Hey YouTube, BMeyer44 here with Two Gals Brewing, and today we're going to be brewing a amber ale again, and we're also going to be brewing a cream ale. So we're going to be doing the brew in a bag again, so stay tuned. Like I said, this is not going to be an instructional video, it's just for fun again, so later. Okay, our water is at 161 degrees, which is where I want for the mash in. So let me get the thermometer out of there. If I told you what was in this grain bill, you would probably laugh at me. This is sort of a cream ale, but it's not, because I should have actually got 6-row barley, but I got 2-row instead, which that was my mistake. So we have 3 3/4 pounds of the 2-row barley. Let's put this in. Like I said, this is sort of a cream ale, but it ain't. So it's just going to be a really mild, should be a really mild drinking beer. Okay, here's where we get off the track with the cream ale recipe, which would normally be. Normally a cream ale is not going to call for flaked barley, but I have some flaked barley in there because I like the head retention, and I really don't care if the beer is clear or not. And underneath this, since the home brew supply place that I ordered from was out of flaked corn, we have, that's it, you guessed it, corn meal, coarse ground organic corn meal. So this should be interesting, to say the least. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It may end up being the nastiest shit I ever brewed. I don't know. But like I said, the next beer that's coming up, the amber ale, I've got a little more confidence in that recipe. So this is basically sort of an experimental brew. So as I said, I normally drink dark beers, but some of the other people in the house have said they would like to have something a little bit different. So this is what we'll brew, and we'll see what happens with this. Okay, we're ready to brew our amber ale now. We have 3 pounds of 2-row. The rest of the grains on this are a 1/2 pound of barley, 1/4 pound of Crystal 40, 1/4 pound of honey malt, and a 1/4 pound of Special B. And it's like I said, there's somebody out there that should know exactly what this recipe is. I've got the other beer outside boiling. And on that cream ale, I just couldn't stand it. I had to add 4 ounces of Crystal 40 and 2 ounces of honey malt. I just stared at it, and I thought, you poor anemic looking thing, I need to do a little bit more to help you out. So that's what I did. It's got a few specialty grains in there that wouldn't normally be in a cream ale, but like I said, I screwed it up from the get-go when I didn't get the 6-row, so we'll just call it good. Let me see. Kind of a proprietary blend of hops for like the bittering and stuff, but I had a little bit of leftovers of a bunch of different things, so that's my proprietary blend. And in my special blend of secret hops, I have 0.2 ounces of Liberty, 0.2 ounces of Tettnang, 0.2 ounces of Hersbrucker. So that's what's in my special blend. And then the flavoring and the aroma hop will be Simcoe. And I also want to thank Steel Jan for the microphone that she gave me. I'm recording this whole thing with the microphone instead of the microphone that's actually on the camera. So we'll take the camera outside and check the boil on the pot outside and see how we're doing. Okay, I raised the temperature on this until we got up to 168, which I did fail to do that on the last brew, so I don't know what that'll do. So anyway, too many irons in the fire today, I think. Lift this out now. I did take that other pan outside that I had the cream ale stuff in, and I actually took and packed snow all the way around that. So I'll get this over here out of the way. I am going to add about half a pound of lactose. And now that recipe should absolutely be a dead giveaway. Brewed it, steel jams. So it's pretty dark colored. It's like I said, by the time it clears out, it probably will be a nice amber color. Let me get this up out of there. And I did take that grain bag over to the sink and rinsed it with some hot water. And I do have a little bit more in here because I did, like I said, I rinsed that bag out. I can't see wasting that because it is actually stuck in that bag, so maybe that'll help my boil volume a little bit, because I had stated in one of my other videos that my boil volume was a little bit low. So I did give the bag a gentle squeeze and did rinse it with some hot water right out of the tap. And if you've watched my other videos, you know my tap water is 150 degrees right out of the faucet. So I will take this pot outside and then we'll get it on to the boil and then start with our hop additions and everything. So I will see you outside. Kind of actually took advantage of some of the snow we had out here and brought this up here and packed it around the pot. And I just kind of scoot the snow back around it as it melts away from there, so it actually does stay in contact with the edges of the pot. I probably need to do that again. We are down to 15 minutes. So in goes this other little yeasty neutralizer, nutrient stuffer, or whatever it was. This package that came in, Whirlflock. Simcoe, I believe. I think I said Simcoe. And I'll do 10 more minutes and then I'll put the last hop addition in there. It's pretty much cooled off. I mean, it's got a little steam coming off of it, but it is really cold out here now, so temperature's dropped probably a good 10 degrees in the last hour. Alright, last hop addition. And it's the other 1/4 ounce of Simcoe. So we are almost done. And this looks to be about, I think it's about 1040, 1046 on there. Somewhere around in there. You can tell it's going to be really, really light colored. So that is the cream ale, and then I'm check the hydrometer on the next one here in a minute.
Well, we have fermentation, which is always a good thing. The cream ale is going to town. This one was a little slower to get started. It was the second one of the batch. And this is a little dark. You can kind of see it going up and down inside of there. But this one you can really see it. It's all over the place. And I'm guessing it's stuff. I don't have the thermometer in here. I should have put it in here so I can kind of keep an eye on the fermentation temperatures. But it is a little cooler back here than what it was before, so I'm guessing it's about 66 degrees in here. So chugging away happily. So that's a good thing. So kind of anxious to see what this cream ale tastes like with cornmeal in it. So maybe something just a little bit weird. I don't know. So okay, so far so good.